Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're not doing a makeup tutorial. Today we're technically just gonna go over my monthly favorites, the makeup that I've been using like throughout the year and whatever it is that I basically am like hooked on right now. So yeah, so for this video I'm not gonna be wearing makeup just because I don't like how I'm breaking out this morning when I wake up. This morning when I woke up. So I'm not gonna go ahead and put on makeup today. I just went ahead and filled in my eyebrows and we're just basically gonna go over the products that I've been loving at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start off with my eyebrow product. I've been using the Anastasia pomade and it's this one right here. It's the Dip Brow and it's been like the only one I've bought. It literally hasn't worn out. It still has some in there and it's like the one I've been using like forever. This is literally my to-go-to for my eyebrows. I actually tried like a pencil filler, but I don't like it. It's not like, I don't know, for either I'm not doing it correctly or I don't know, because when I do the strokes like to create my eyebrow shape, it doesn't color in. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it's me who's not applying it correctly or using the stick correctly, or it's just not as pigmented for my brows. And to apply or to carve out my eyebrows, I do use this brush right here. I just got this one. Okay, so like I was saying before my mic fell off, I do use this one right here to apply my product to my eyebrows. And even though I just got this one, I honestly like it better than the one I've been using, which is... So this is the one that I was using before. Like, I use it in all my videos. I used to use this one before, so now I use this one, which is a similar brush, just that I noticed that the bristles on this one right here, they're like more firm, so which helps me out way more to like carve out my brow. And this is the Morphe M158 and it looks something like this, and then the other side has the spoolie. The second product that I've been like so obsessed over is my foundation, which is this one right here. It's drugstore foundation, but this one literally like freaking looks good on. It leaves your face looking hella smooth. It's like the foundation that I use like for most of my looks. It's like long lasting as well, and it is also full coverage. So if you are looking to try out a different foundation, I would definitely recommend to try this one. One, it's not expensive, and then two, it is full coverage and it like goes on very smoothly. And I don't know, it just gives you like a very smooth appearance to your skin. When it comes to concealer, these are the two that I've been like literally obsessed over. They're like the main ones I use. I like to use the ColourPop one to carve out my brow just because it's literally like the exact same color of my skin. I use this one right here. This one is full coverage. And this is the Shape Tape, and in this one I am light neutral. I've also had this one for like a long ass time, so they are long lasting, and a little bit of this product goes a long way. So this is what it looks like from like the little application stick or whatever. It's like a really thick formula, so that's something that I definitely like because I always look for full coverage since I do get a lot of breakouts. Okay, and then to set my face, my favorite is literally the Ben Nye powder, which is this one right here. It's the Ben Nye Banana Light Luxury Powder. And this is like literally my favorite setting powder like overall when it comes to like any of them. If you're gonna try a setting powder, I would recommend to try this one instead. And it's also affordable. Lashes. Okay, so for lashes, I've been using this brand. I think it's Salon Perfect. It's Salon Perfect is these right here. This isn't the style that I've been like using, but it is from the same brand, and I got this one because they're so cute. Look at them. And these are definitely like really cute. So this is a brand that I've been using. I don't really wear eyeliner, but when I do, I definitely do go for the NYX matte eyeliner. I like this one better, and their brush, definitely, it's like this type of brush. So any eyeliner that's like this, I love it. I definitely do love this one when it comes to like eyeliner. For my lips, I've been using, and literally I've only been using these right here, which is the ColourPop Lippie Sticks. I have this one, I'm Bad at You, which that's like a little orange one. If you go on to like my previous videos, you'll see that I did use it on one of my makeup looks. And there's another nude one that they have, which is like similar to this color, but it's just a bit like more skin color. So these are the ones I've been using on my lips lately, just because they're so easy to apply, they're long lasting, and I don't know, I just love the colors they have. And then ColourPop as well is like so affordable. These, I believe they're like, I don't know if it's $5.50 or $6.50. It's one or the other, but it's still not that bad. Okay, so let's get into the contour. For contour, I've definitely been using the Bahama Mama bronzer, and I've been obsessing over this. This thing is like so freaking amazing. Prior to this one, I used to use the Anastasia, and I used to use the Anastasia and the Kat Von D contour palette. I still like those a lot. Those are the ones that I've always been using, but ever since I started using this one, I've been sticking to this one. It's not like, it doesn't look patchy, it applies on smoothly, and it's just like my favorite bronzer. So now let's go ahead and get into our setting sprays. For setting spray, this is definitely my go-to. It's like literally my favorite, and the reason this is one of my favorites is because it keeps it in place. It lasts all day and night, because I've tried it actually. I'll typically do my makeup throw like in the afternoon or something like that, and it's on like literally till the next day in the morning. Sometimes when I get too lazy like to wash my face. So this is definitely my go-to. And I also like the fact that it does not transfer. So like if you hug anybody or you lean on anybody, the makeup doesn't like transfer onto the clothing. So that's like my main thing when it comes to setting sprays. I love for them to like not transfer the makeup, because that's kind of embarrassing. I've also been using this one for a setting spray, but this one I just use it mainly like throughout the day if I'm just gonna go somewhere and walk, or if we're just gonna be chilling. And just because this one's a bit cheaper than the Urban Decay one, and I don't like the fact that this one does transfer onto clothing. Everything else I love about it. I love the smell. I love how it mists on so easily, and it does keep your makeup in place. That it does too, but it does transfer onto clothing, so that's something that I really don't like. So if I'm gonna go out, this is not something I use. I'll use the other one I showed you guys, which is the Slick Urban Decay setting spray. And to keep my face hydrated, the product that I've been using, and this is the only one that I've ever used, it's the Rose Water from Mario Badescu. It's the Rose Water from Mario Badescu, and it's this one right here. It's the one that I'll literally use all the time. I use it to damp my brushes or my sponges, and I as well use it like if I'm not gonna wear makeup or anything, I'll just go ahead and spray my face with this. And it just keeps your face hydrated throughout the day. It also works as a setting spray. A lot of people do use it for that, I've seen, but I feel like this one will leave you more of a dewy finish, and if you have like oily skin or combination skin, that's not good, because then throughout the day your makeup's gonna end up looking all cakey. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into blush and the mascara that I use. So for blush, the one that I always mostly use is the MAC one, and it's the color Margin. It looks like something like this. So I like this one a lot because it's like a plum color, but it also has a bit of shimmer. So this is definitely like the only one I use. And when I don't use this one, I use this one right here, which it looks like it's almost gone. Oh no, it's just the mark. I use this one right here, and this one is from Estee Lauder, and this is the color, I think it's Shimmer. It just says number 9 Brazen Bronze. Did I say mascara already? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, and then for mascara, I do love using this one right here, and this is the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. This one is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on to highlighters. For highlighters, the one that I've honestly mainly been using is this one right here. Literally, I use this one all the time. And if not, it'll be the Fenty Beauty one, and this one is in Kilowatt, which is this right here. And then these are the shimmers. This is how they look. I honestly love how they apply on. It literally lasts all day, and it like looks really nice shimmery on. Like, let me see. I do apply a little bit more than usual with this one, just because, I don't know, it's a bit lighter. Just because it's a bit more lighter, so I do apply like maybe, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times on each side. And for this one, I don't have to apply that much because the colors are like very pigmented. You can see I hardly use the bronzed one because it's a bit more darker. Let me swatch it for y'all. Let me see. Let me put it right here. You see, so this is like a bit more darker. I don't know. This one I just use it when I want to actually look like bronzed, but not that much because it's too dark. This one right here, it's right there. So this one is bronze. This one is summer. This is Tourmaline. This over here is Moonstone. These are like literally my favorite, mainly this one. It's literally almost gone. And let me swatch that right here. And then let's go into Moonstone. So Moonstone. Sorry. Let me put on my lashes. So yeah, so these are the highlighters that I've been using throughout like probably the whole year. And this one right here too. Let's get into the eyeshadows. So for eyeshadows, I've definitely been using these shimmers. They were sent to me by Pixi. These are so beautiful. I believe I did swatches of them on my Instagram, or I don't know if in a video, but it's these right here. I did use them for a video. I actually did create a look, which is also on my channel. And then look at these right here. I like how pigmented they are, and they are also affordable. So I believe they also sell Pixi at Target. They literally have all their products right there. So if you guys want to check them out, you can definitely check out your nearest Target, and they have them there. These run for about, I believe, $24 each. Okay. It has 12 shades on each palette, so it's not that bad, and they're shimmery. It has a couple mattes in there, but it mainly has shimmers. The other palette that I've been using the most is this one right here. This is what the colors look like. And I've honestly been using this palette only like for every look that I've been doing. Besides using that other palette and the Jaclyn Hill palette. Those are like the basic palettes that I use at the moment. This one I think is like $39, and the Jaclyn Hill one, I think it's the same price, but the rest of their palettes are like $24. It just depends on which one you get. And a moisturizer that I've also been using like for my face, and it's something that I apply prior to applying anything that is regarding makeup, it's this one right here. It's the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer, and this is honestly like my favorite. It's also the only one I've ever tried. It honestly works. It does leave your skin looking hydrated. And you apply this one before applying your primer. You should definitely try out a moisturizer if you're not using one, because our skin does need to be moisturized. It's also affordable. This one was like $7, so that's not that bad. It's kind of like as big as my hand. To me, it's like a decent size for like $7. And I've had it for like about, I want to say half a year. For primer, the main ones that I've been using is the Nivea Men's Sensitive Post Shave Balm, which is this one right here. I know it's a men's shave balm, but it honestly works like really good as a primer. And then the other primer I've been using is this one right here. This is the Estee Lauder Matte Perfecting Primer. And this one is literally like a matte primer, so when you do apply your foundation, if you do have like oily skin or combination skin, this is actually a good primer because of the fact that it's matte. It's better to apply like a matte primer when your skin's oily or combination like that. If it gets dewy, it doesn't get as much since the primer's matte. Now for beauty blenders. I usually use the Real Techniques ones, but I've been using this one ever since the Juno & Co company sent it to me, which has been my favorite. It doesn't suck in the foundation. It literally like just sits on there, so when you apply it, like whatever you applied on here is actually getting applied to your face. Unlike the other beauty blenders, like most of it will get sucked into the sponge, and then you have to apply more foundation or more product on there, versus with this one. You don't even need to apply a lot of foundation with this. I learned that because I usually apply a lot since they get sucked into like the beauty blenders that I use. So with this one, that doesn't happen, so I technically use less product. Lastly, I think it's just my brushes now, because I only showed you guys the one that I use for my eyebrows. Okay, so for brushes, I do use the ones Pixi sent me as well, which they came in this cute little box, and yes, I have my lashes in there right now. I don't really keep the brushes in here. I usually just keep them in this little, I don't know, this little base, I guess. These are the brushes that came in there, which is these three right here. I like the bristles on the Pixi brushes because they are very soft. So I use this one for blending, this one for applying like product like on the outer corner of my eye, and then this one I use it for like the shimmers to apply on the center. These are definitely awesome. Then for blending my concealer, this is the basic brush that I use. It's from Morphe. It doesn't have a number because it came like in a little package with like, I think it came with like 4 or 5 other brushes, I'm not sure. Another brush that I use is this one right here, and this is like the only one that I mainly use for my blush. For removing my setting powder from my face, I use this one right here. This is a crown brush, and this is the C500. It's the one that I always use. I also use this one right here actually, and it's a Morphe M529, and this one I use it pretty much to remove the powder from under my eye. Another brush that I've been using a lot are my blending brushes. This is another one of my favorites, which is from Morphe, and this one is the M423. This one I just use it to like carve my brows out. I use this one right here. It's a flat brush. This one I'll typically use it for like my brow bone shimmer, or even for my inner, what is this, for my teardrop right here. And this is a Crown C515, and it looks something like this. And then to blend out my eyeshadow, I'll use these two right here. These are the two typical ones that I'll use. It's these 4, which they're kind of similar. This one right here is the Morphe M573. Well, they're actually not the same. This one right here is the Morphe M433. I also use this Morphe M514, which is this one right here. And it's a smaller blending brush. And then I also use this Crown C511, which is this one right here, and I also use it for blending. This one is similar to the Pixi one that I just showed you guys, and I use it for the same thing, to apply like the shadow to my outer corner. For contour, this is the brush that I always use. So pretty much, technically, like all the brushes that I have in here are the ones that I mainly use to do my eyeshadow, so I pretty much like mess with all of these. Okay, so to apply the color to my eyelid, these are the main ones that I use. They're kind of the same, only these two are the same. And then this one is the 506, and these are M507, and they're from Morphe. These are like the main ones that I use to apply the color to my eyelid, and then the gold brushes are the ones that I'll use to like to blend it out. Pretty much that's it for my brushes and like the products that I've been using throughout like these months. My favorites. If you guys do have any interest in any of the products, if you guys have questions about any of the products, you can definitely go ahead and ask me in the comment section down below. I do typically respond to my comments, so I am checking them. I have my notification on for every time one of you does comment, so I do comment right away. Okay, so I believe that was it for like my favorites and the products that I've been using on a daily basis. The ones that I definitely do use the most are gonna be my moisturizer that I use every day, my rose water. It's pretty much about the makeup. I only like do it sometimes, and honestly, literally only when I'm gonna do like a video or something, I'll do my makeup. Other than that, I don't like to waste my makeup because I don't see a point of getting ready if I'm not gonna go anywhere. Sometimes. So that was definitely it for my favorites. I poked on my pimples because they were bugging me, and I want them to come off to see if I can like do my makeup later on or something. If you guys do have any questions or anything in regards to any of the products that I use, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll definitely get back to you guys. So for now, I'll see you guys in my next video.